Hi, I'm Wes Allen with DM Tales, and today is another interview from the PAXU convention floor. This is my chat with Mike Holik from Mage Hand Press. Let's roll it. So Mike is one of the people I most wanted to go seek out during the convention, and it's because of two very important things. First, Mike is actually the mind behind the Open D&D initiative, which was the pushback that led to the collapse of Wizards of the Coast attempt to essentially shoot the moon and monopolize D&D. And his pushback really helped open up D&D, keep the third-party press working, and it's a very important thing that he did. So I wanted to chat with him a little bit about that experience and what it means for his licensing moving forward. The other thing I wanted to talk with him about was a book that I thought was very important. He had a book called The Book of Extinction, which was talking about a whole bunch of extinct animals in our real world and then reimagining them for a fantasy world. This is a very important book about biodiversity. It teaches lessons about the nature of the world around us. And one of the great tragedies about Wizards of the Coast attempt to destroy the OGL was the fact that books like this could not be made. I wanted to make sure that it was still in the schedule. And this is how our chat went.
Brand new book.
You do the brand new book for Dark Matter.
Right.
So let me get off base tracking and look down there. So what's this new book for Dark Matter?
This is Volda's Spire of Secrets. This is the definitive expansion for D&D 5th edition.
Okay.
Inside there is 10 new base classes, over 150 new subclasses in total,
Okay.
new races, new magic items, new spells,
Let's take a look.
you name it.
Oh. So this is not the Dark Matter sci-fi.
It's yes, correct. This will work with any setting. It's compatible with Dark Matter. Dark Matter has subclasses for classes that have only been published here.
Okay.
So Dark Matter is forward compatible.
Right.
So in the same way that Dark Matter expanded on 5e, you still use the same base classes,
Yeah.
the same spells. You can dabble, you can pick and choose. This is the same thing. It's a massive expansion, and you can do really whatever you want with it. It's got a huge amount of content, 400 pages, wall to wall. People love the witch class.
Okay.
It's almost hard to nail down what to start telling you about because it's such a dramatic change for.
It's a neat update. But I want a couple updates from you.
Absolutely.
So first off, you have had a year.
Yes, we have.
So Open D&D was your baby, which I was so impressed with when you started that.
Thank you.
What has that done with your licensing moving forward? Are you still doing OGL, or have you shifted?
Well, we've switched to Creative Commons.
Okay.
For our upcoming projects, our Book of Extinction book is going to be using Creative Commons.
Gotcha.
For our books moving forward, Wizards of the Coast has made some inroads. They seem like they are up and up, but it's hard to say. We don't know yet. I'm going to be very interested to see what they do coming for the next edition. And more importantly, I'm interested to see where the audience goes. I'm only going to make stuff for the games people want to play.
Gotcha.
And if people stick around and keep playing 5th edition, I'm going to keep making 5th edition until they can...
and you're still compatible with like Tales of the Valiant, so it's not a huge...
Absolutely, yes. I'm thrilled that Wolfgang over at Cobalt Press pulled the trigger on that product.
Good.
I'm thrilled with what Celeste has been making. They really have a quality product. So if that ends up being the destination, I'm going to be ecstatic about what's being made.
And so last year you told me about the thing you were most excited about.
Is this the Book of Extinction?
Yes. What is the status to that?
So we kickstarted it earlier in the year.
Okay.
And it was successfully funded. So for those of you who don't know, the Book of Extinction is we partnered with the Center for Biological Diversity to create a bestiary of extinct animals. It is we had a science consultant on this book. We tell the actual stories of animals that might have been from your lifetime or from one generation ago that are extinct. And we tell their real stories. We stat them up as beasts that you can summon or wild shape into. And then we reimagine them as magical creatures that belong in your D&D game based on the legacies that they left behind. So the dodo is a Lewis Carroll-inspired Feywild nonsense creature. The thylacine, the ghost tiger of Tasmania, is a literal ethereal tiger that can stalk your D&D worlds. I'm extremely thrilled about everybody who's found this book and embraced it. I can't wait for you to kind of find and engage with these stories that are heartbreaking and hopeful and educational. It's a one of a kind D&D book, and I cannot wait to share it with everybody. I'm almost through editing it right now. Fingers crossed, it's going to be out by summer next year.
Okay.
It's been a wild ride. It's an amazing game. It's
Awesome.
an amazing game.
When it comes out, I cover basically no 5e stuff. I want to review that book.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Because I think that's, first off, it's cool that you have a scientific advisor for it, and you're working with an official institute to create it.
Yes.
So that was always, it stuck in my head.
They've been so generous with their time and their guidance, and when the book is on sale and no longer on Kickstarter, we're going to be donating a portion of our profits to the Center for Biological Diversity to fight for conservation.
Awesome.
Because they've done incredible things in their time, and I can't wait to support them further.
That's so cool.
I do indeed have some more interviews I'm going to be bringing to you from the PAXU convention floor. That should get done all this week. Then I am finishing up Candela Obscura. It is a rather interesting book, and Adventurous is going to be coming up behind that. After that, pretty much all bets are off. I do need to get into the Marvel Superheroes book just because it is bugging me that I haven't opened this up yet. I still have to get back to rereading Forbidden Land so I can review that game for the channel, and I've got Household from Two Little Mice sitting there on the shelf, and that is calling to me because this seems like a really cool setting. There is so much going on. I have some really cool interviews that I'm working on getting set up for the channel in the new year. And on top of all of that, I am working on a small convention in Palmyra, New Jersey on April 12th through 14th. It's going to be a fundraiser for my church roof replacement fund, as well as the local food pantry that's combating food insecurity in this area. It's really important work getting done, and it'd be fun to support it with a really cool event. So if you're interested in coming out to that, you're in the South Jersey or Philly area, I would love to have you. That's what's going on in my gaming world. What's going on in your gaming world? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like what you've seen, do me a favor and like and subscribe and do the whole share thing. It really helps out the channel. Until we see each other again, folks, happy playing, everyone.